Hello and welcome to the shortest video ever. Last night's events and communications meeting never happened. Basically, the slightly amusing part, but I can probably imagine frustrating part, was that Councillors Rappensberger and Pearce turned up for a meeting. Nobody else did. So in actual fact, this is actually a little bit weird for those people who are not used to meetings, because there is this thing called, are you quorate? Now, being quorate means having the appropriate number of people present that you can have a vote on something. I mean, clearly, if you've got a committee of 20 people and 2 people turn up and they vote for something the others would clearly not have done, that would be a bit unfair. Not very democratic, you might say. So each meeting has a number, and below that number of attendees, it's not quorate, it can't make any decisions. And the standing sort of system that Lowestoft Town Council use is that basically, if you think they're coming, you hang on for 10 minutes. Parking in Lowestoft, as we all know, is dreadful. So it's quite feasible that some people are going to be late. We don't yet have our third bridge working, although it's getting close. But lateness is sort of okay. But if you read the expressions on the 2 councillors' present faces, they're clearly not amused. Now, I mean, realistically, you would send in your apologies long enough in advance that they'd realise there's going to be a problem with quantity of councillors and do something about it. But in this particular case, just the 2 of them sat there like lemons. In that case, instead of the chair of the meeting, even if the chair of the meeting was there, the meeting has no power without being quorate. So it's tradition for a council official to sort of head the meeting, and that's what actually happened. And he explained that they weren't all there, they weren't quorate, and they were going to wait 10 minutes. And then we got the caption. Just so you can see how these sort of meetings work. Here's the video end to end, and you haven't even got time to go and have a cup of tea.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Events and Communications Subcommittee meeting. We're currently just waiting to see if any more councillors turn up, as we're currently in quorate. So we'll wait about 10 minutes, and then if anyone else does show up, we'll continue the meeting. Sorry for the delay. Thank you very much.
So there we go. That's the end of the first bit of the meeting, and the little caption comes up. Well, most of the caption comes up. And we watch a blank screen for 10 minutes. And then this happens.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Events and Communications Subcommittee meeting. Unfortunately, we've waited the 10 minutes and there's been no other attendance, so we're going to have to cancel and rearrange this meeting. Thank you very much for everyone who has tuned in, and we'll see you at another meeting in the future. Thank you very much.
And that was that. The 2 councillors present, I do feel quite sorry for, really, because they made the effort to turn up, and they didn't look very happy, did they? I wonder if we'll find out who the councillors were that gave reasons and the ones that didn't. It's probably worth noting that this meeting, the first thing on the agenda, is actually appointing the chair of the meeting and the vice chair. So it's actually quite an important meeting because people have carried over from last time and continued. Maybe some people have left. So you need to get all the people together to actually appoint the person who's going to run the meeting, which didn't happen. And also, read the wording at the top of the agenda. Turning up is actually not really an option. They're told they've got to be there, clearly. They perhaps didn't bother to read that bit. Well, there you go. They probably had, no doubt, very, very good reasons. But we'll have to wait and see what happens at the next one. See you later. Take care.